You still have time to get today's Delmarva Life Daily Deal. Today's deal, only $89 for a full week summer camp at Kickers Taekwondo in Salisbury.
And don't forget, you can get the Daily Deal on DelmarvaLife.com or download the free Delmarva Life Daily Deal app for your iPhone, iPad, or Android. As always, you can get our great deals right in the palm of your hand. And the amphitheater at Heron Pond is holding its first Blues, Brews, and Barbecue Festival, June 29th in Delmar, Maryland. The festival will feature music from local blues performers and headliner Deanna Bogart, plus locally brewed beer and the best barbecue in town.
Guess what we're doing for you? We're giving away a 4-pack of tickets every weekday through June 26th. Then on June 27th, one lucky viewer is going to win a 4-pack of VIP tickets to access the VIP tent and a meet and greet with the performers.
To enter, all you have to do is go to DelmarvaLife.com, click on the show tab at the left side of the page, then select the contest tab located on the right side and fill out the form. Good luck.
And congratulations to today's winner, Diane Brock of Millsboro. Hope you enjoy that festival. Well, it is that time of year when people are out on the water just enjoying themselves all over the place. If that includes you, you want to make sure that your family and you are safe, that you've got the right equipment on your boat just in case there's an unexpected event.
That's right. And this weekend, the United States Coast Guard Auxiliary of Flotilla 1201 of Salisbury will hold a free recreational boat safety examination. And Brian Spiros is in Salisbury this afternoon with, I guess we could call it Boat Safety 101.
Well, Lisa and Jimmy, you certainly can. You know, being out on the water can be a lot of fun, but there's also a great deal of responsibility that comes with that. And joining me now to talk all about it is Barry Vickers, who is the Vice Commander and Flotilla Vessel Examination Officer. So, Barry, the first thing, tell us exactly what's going to be going on this weekend during this vessel examination.
We're having a vessel examination event at a local business to make sure that everyone complies with federal and state regulations for boating safety.
And we should mention that when you guys examine the boats, they have to be either docked, tied to the dock, or they can tow them here on a trailer. They cannot be out on the open water.
That is correct.
That's important for people to know. All right, and all boats qualify, so a lot of good information. That's this Saturday, and we're going to get to all the details of that in just a moment. So there's several things here that we have that you guys are going to be looking for this weekend. We want to go through them. The first one here are life jackets, or also as they're called personal flotation devices. Tell us about these.
There must be one on the boat for every person on the boat, properly sized and fitted to the person, youth or adults of that type.
And there's obviously different kinds people can buy along many different price points. You also have what's called a throw cushion here. Tell me about this.
This is a device that the Coast Guard requires to be on the boat, to be immediately accessible in case someone falls overboard, so they've got something to grab onto until you can rescue them.
And obviously you recommend having a rope tied to it, so if you throw it out and they don't catch it, you can reel it back in and try throwing it out again.
Or pull the person in.
Got it. All right, very good. The other thing too, we have registration and numbering, which we have here. You guys will be looking for this. Explain the importance.
Okay. The importance that we look for are the proper size of the numbers, the proper decals issued by the state, and a registration card that is required to be on the boat when you're underway.
So people need to have this just like you have your registration and license in your vehicle.
Exactly.
Okay, the other thing too, we want to talk about navigation lights. We have a picture of that we're going to show. What will you be looking for with those?
We'll be making sure that they are in working order, that the red and the green come on when the switch is pulled, and that the white light, which is required as an anchor light, also is operational.
And these lights are key because if you're out during inclement weather or it's dark, people can tell based on the lights if you're coming right at them or where you're passing, and it avoids any sort of accident from happening.
You're dead on that. Yes.
All right, very good. The other thing we want to talk about, fire extinguishers right here.
These are required to be on most boats, and the number is according to the length and size of the boat. A small boat obviously would have one, and larger boats would have two or more, but they're required on most boats when you're underway, and
in case something were to happen. All right.
Yes.
The other thing too, we want to go over to flares. We've all heard about flares. When do you need to have these and why?
This is a requirement that all vessels must have 3 day-night signals, and we usually have just 3 flares. They can only be fired in times of distress, but they must be on the boat under the same conditions with the lights between the hours of sunset and sunrise.
You guys will be looking for the flares and to make sure they're not expired. We also have sound devices as well.
Right. Again, another requirement is some type of sound device. It can be a horn on the boat, it can be an air horn, it can be a whistle, but it is required to have some type of signaling device.
You guys obviously have a form that you go by when examining the boat, a decal which the boat owner will then receive to put on to show that they've passed, that they have all the proper equipment. You know, if someone is caught out by the Coast Guard and they don't have some of this stuff, what could happen?
Well, according to the severity of the violation, they could receive a very hefty fine or even be ordered ashore under escort.
So obviously it pays to make sure you have everything on the boat that you need to stay safe out
Absolutely.
there. All right, you guys are going to be checking for all this stuff this weekend at the event. We're going to go over the details now so everyone has them. The recreational boat safety examination will be taking place this Saturday, June 22nd. It starts at 8:30 in the morning and goes until about midday. It's going to be taking place at the DIY Marine, which is at the corner of South Division and Route 13 in Fruitland. And again, people, the examination is free. Now, if you missed any of that information, we'll have it on our website, delmarvalife.com. Just click on the show tab. We also should mention, if for some reason you can't make it there, you have a boat in your yard and you want it looked at, the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary will actually come to your home to inspect the boat for you. So there's really no reason for anyone to be going out on the water not having the proper safety devices that they need. So with that said, Jimmy and Lisa, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Great stuff there.
Yeah, we learned a lot. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks, Brian. That was good stuff.
And thank you for watching Delmarva Life. Be sure to join us tomorrow. We've been talking about it for weeks now. The Dew Tour is set to begin in Ocean City, and Brian is going to talk with some of the stars that will be wowing the crowds this
I
weekend.
still want to see him on a skateboard. Delmarva Chicken Festival is also this weekend. One of the big events during the festival, the chicken picking. And just to give you a preview, Lisa and I are going to go head-to-head stripping a bird to the bone.
Oh boy, does it seem like you have two of everything in your bathroom? Beauty products for you, beauty products for your spouse. Well, we're going to learn about the best beauty products that do double duty for both men and women.
You've probably seen the promos for the new CBS show, Under the Dome. We're going to get a preview of the drama based on that Stephen King novel.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be good. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's information, just visit delmarvalife.com. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva. See you tomorrow.